like him. Let's just see how this goes. Thank you so much for joining us today, whenever you see this. Just decoupaging, putting on some layers, flexing our tolerance. Playing with liberal arts. Mod Podge is one of the cards I play, one of my joy cards. I love it. I mean, it provides me joy. And so, when I have some time and space and intent and patience, I try it. I try to do a little here and there. So thanks for joining me. And I'm feeling sort of quiet today, on top of the walls being super thin. So thank you for hanging out with me anyways, or not. That's all right. That's okay. Everybody's got their own cards to play. Sometimes ours overlap, and that can be fun. So thank you. Either way. I had some help again today figuring out the layout for this, just playing around with different ways to lay down the Mod Podge, among other things. So props to my partner. So grateful. And I'm grateful for you all being here as well. Oh my God, I just remembered I gotta poke a hole through my screw. This is a very forgiving art form. I think you're right there. There you are. Are you? Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I don't think I need more of that right now. Awesome. Awesome. Did you see it left a little dye down? Oh yeah. So I think these butterflies used to be on a gift bag. And I loved them so much. I adored them so much. I wanted to keep them. So I kept them. And then I thought this could be a fun project to repurpose them. So here they go. Here they fly. So fun. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, the gifter. Thank you, butterflies. Butterflies and gift bags and friends. Butterflies, friends, and gift bags. Do it alphabetical. I know. That's interesting. Again, it's worth repeating. Thank you. Thank you for affirming how forgiving this Mod Podge is. Because this is just a layer. There could be more going on this. So if something doesn't seem quite right, as long as it's not covering up something, like you don't want it to cover up the butterfly, you want to make those adjustments quick, but otherwise it's pretty forgiving. You can just leave, come back, fix later with just another layer, something of that nature. I know. gonna be quiet now because I'm feeling quiet, like I said, and so talking through that instead of just abiding is a little awkward. So thank you for reminding me. Somebody was out there saying, I thought she felt like being quiet. Yes, I do. I do. Thank you. I am feeling quiet. All right. Same gloves from yesterday, or last session. Was that yesterday, or was it a couple days ago? I can't recall. Like, see, oh, look, I said that and I covered up the butterfly right as I was saying that. That's so funny. It's another reason why all I gotta do is roll slow and also not get mad. I mean, at this stage of my game, this past year it came to a head. Me holding on to the anger, trying to fix it all myself. It took its toll on me. But more on that at a later date. Not for you to worry about. Just to say, constant evolution. Our daily routines and rituals and duties that help us do what we want, need, desire to do. Just taking care of ourselves and following our dreams. And that keeps changing for life because we keep changing. Yada yada, I know. Shh, shh, shh. Sorry. I guess I wanted to talk a little more than I thought. It's all right. Feel free to share some of your joy cards in the comments section. What do you do that gives you joy, helps you play through the loss and trauma? You know, when there's stuff there and you still gotta move forward and live life worth living. What are the joy cards that help you play through in those times? And whatever other times. Like, we're in a democracy here. In theory. In certain places anyways. Thanks, universes, for helping us all adopt success. Transmuting the violent cycles into love. Up our dreams. So yeah, we don't, if we get mad, that's a red flag to tag out. And at this stage of the game, then I'm just going to share something else. Oh, with this Mod Podge, I've done enough to have developed this practice of not judging while I'm in the process. Because, look, it's a fucking mess. And just to commit to going slow and taking time, because sometimes you're working with really delicate paper, and if you try to do it fast or too many layers at once, it doesn't behave in the way that you want sometimes, or thinking it might. Not as much as about what you want, but how you thought it might behave. See, like, look, I said that and it just ripped. That's so funny. Universe is so funny. On it. Thank you. Thank you, universe. Yeah. And once we've decided to make the commitment to stay, playing through is pretty essential. So many people say, there's so many different quotes on play and how essential that is. Going back to the joy cards. Playing the joy cards. And having your stations already. Some are mobile, right? So how does that look playing out for you? It's being sustainable. And then those of you who are more stationary, how does that play out? And the hybrids. Hybrids. And my so much wonderful art coming out. People are creating, have been creating, helping play through the loss and trauma of the past couple years. Some of the silver linings, not to diminish the suffering, but just to honor, also celebrate the silver linings. I think we've all been, well, not all of us, some of us been mourning in the moment. Some of us are learning how to mourn in the moment. Everybody's got their own relationship with grief and loss. Oh God. God bless it. I think here comes my partner. Comes on camera.
How's it laying down?
So far,
just like you read about?
So
looks
fabulous.
Like it's working out.
Thank you so much. You're on camera. Oops, look, I just ripped it. But look, I can put another little piece over it. Awesome. Shamalama ding dong.
I hope that doesn't have the same. Is that wet? Oh, I'm just curious.
just a smidge.
Yeah, you just got to feather touch it.
Feather touching.
Maybe not starting. Sometimes not
Oops.
starting at the
Look
end.
at that's funny. It ripped right where I needed it to. I just need that little piece. Maybe I just peel it back and cut it with a scissor. Or no, just cut it like right here.
Hey, wait, let me try.
Right here. Thank
What
you.
are you trying to do? Just cut within
Thank you. Well, it was covering that little part of the butterfly. Thank you.
Did you already cut this part?
No, maybe I attempted to. Keep going. Around his little wingy wing. Thank you so much. I didn't mean to be bossy. I'm bossy. Oops. Thank you so much.
You know, instead of this being more like that,
Oh, thank you.
helps too.
Thank you. There's a little, I'm calling it a toothpick, but it's really a paper clip over there. Could help peel it off. Right on. Thank you.
Hey, how's that?
Thank you. Awesome.
And well, yeah, you'll get that wet again.
I feel like I want to get some water and see what's going to happen if I try to pull off that little blue, because the blue, see how it stained it? But I don't think that
Stuck
matters.
right here?
Just a little stain. I don't think that matters.
I get it?
Oh my God. I did. We got some of it. But I have a bucket of water over here.
Yeah, that'll probably help. Yeah, there you go. That's the solvent, right?
Yeah.
That's absolutely how you do it. Hey, look at it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Want me to cut these?
Not necessarily,
up?
but maybe. I'm still working my way around. Let me think about that. Thank you so much. Woohoo, look at that. Awesome.
Well, what would I do? I just tighten up the jagged edges. Cut this one back a little, because I'm into the wing.
While it's wet?
Yeah.
Awesome. Wow, he can't stop himself. I love it. Thank you.
Okay. I've never worked with it before.
Is it not behaving the way you thought it might? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it took more than I wanted, so yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Can I do some, does it need some wet towel? Some wetness?
Maybe.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking
I'm gonna come around and see what I can do.
Imaginary Brad thinks you could make some strips of something,
Oopsie.
and then
Oh, like outline it?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fun. Awesome. Thank
And
you.
then you're probably doing another coat.
Totally. Thank you
But
so much.
in general, it seems to be rolling around okay, huh?
I think so. Thank you so much.
And then you'll probably go for the whole thing, lace strips in here.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I have a bunch to choose from, so I don't know if I'll stay with the same color or...
Oh, well, you got all these right here.
Correct. They're right there, which I love, just when it works out that way. Oh, look, that needs a little lap.
Yeah, look, it's a whole new style. I'm sure there's I'm curious to see what would happen, like, maybe for shits and giggles tomorrow, or
Oopsie.
when this is dry, taking a razor knife and just cutting the tips and seeing how clean that is. It would leave a little ridge, but you could yeah, I don't know why that could
Oopsie.
be tough. That's the whole art, decoupage, right? This is like Mod Podge.
It's all a game.
Oh God, don't do that.
Don't do that. Thank you for stopping me. I was getting reckless.
That's what I was doing. So easy to do.
I was acting reckless. Thanks for stopping me.
Wow, it's hard. It's so hard to cut.
Look, and still that piece right there is what.
I know.
See?
I know. See, I feel like I could do it with this easier.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Hopping right in. Thank you. Anybody who's seen this, you can leave
I
some
forgot about this. It's
trouble,
on the video.
troubleshooting ideas.
God,
leave them in the
you gotta erase
comments.
that part.
Oh God, I don't have I don't know the technology yet. Look, that might just stay. That's fine. It'll get covered over. But look, his little wing's still showing. What do you call that? Tail? The tail? Wow, that's awesome. Thank you. Oh no, you got blue on your sweatshirt. Thank you so much. Awesome.
Look at that action.
Looking awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Brad. You called yourself Imaginary Brad earlier. Cat's out of the bag now. Oh my God, you want to keep going, don't you? I know, it's so fun. All right, here, look at this. I'm just gonna put down some more podge. Mudge Podge, Decoupage. Thank you, Mudge Podge. See how it turns blue? So I can't get too out of control here. Gotta, only where I want the blue to go. See, look. I just need to leave it. It's forgiving, but then you just gotta do a layer and leave it. Do you want to come over here and put it down where you have a more of a
it's
reach?
not quite the right shape.
Okay, look. That's a fabulous idea. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah. It's part of the fun when you have the pieces that happen to match up. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome.
Close.
Close, he says. Okay, I'm just giving a little whirl. What do I see?
Took too much. Wants to go like that.
Oops. That's all right. That worked out pretty fabulously. Well, it's pretty elementary, but not at the same time.
Kind of missed it.
Sorry. Helping. That's our code word for, like, sometimes you're helping, you're trying to help, but you're really not. So it's like, helping. You develop code language so you can be kind. Kinder. So being like, oh my God, you're totally not helping. gentler way to say that. Helping. And now we recognize that's a thing. Yeah. You don't always have to jump in to help. Sometimes that's what that's telling us. When we jump in to help and it's not working out so well. Sometimes that could be telling us, like, hey, man, hey, woman, child, whoever is jumping in to help. You can just keep doing your own thing. But if you really feel like you have the extra time and space, awesome. We'd love the help. The assistance. But if not, we totally get it. It's a 24/7 thing, taking care of yourself. Thanks. Can I do this?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
What?
There's only so much, and then you got to stop touching as the blue was bleeding through. Because I was touching it, I was transferring the blue places I didn't want it to go. I feel like, nope, it's got enough Mod Podge down. I think I can just throw it down if it feels ready. Sweet. Can I?
Mm-hmm.
Oops. I got a little tick in it. Do you see it? It's like one of those sewing V's. So many different ways to describe what I just did. Thank you. Sticky.
Is this all there is?
Come again?
Is this all the blue there is? Oh.
Yeah, there's a stack. Wow. The shift is almost over. I gotta let this rest after we're done with it. Oh, thanks. Awesome. So fun. Oh my, this is so much fun. Thank you so much.
That be one dry one to practice cutting or not?
Oh,
Well,
yeah, totally.
First cut.
Totally. He does that. Sometimes that's just the correct thing. Just the right thing. I don't know if there is a correct in Mod Podge. I mean, yeah. It's sort of whimsical.
That's my first try at trying to. You better brush that out.
Oh.
That's why it's tissue.
Tissue. Thank you for pointing out that that needed to be, oops, smoothed out. That's so much fun. Thank you so much. You haven't done a lot of this decoupage. What do you think? It's fun, huh?
It's fun.
It's like puzzle work or...
I know. I want to try to trim one of those.
Go for it. Please. Thank you. I'm just going to leave this here just in case we have a little more to do. Watch out your jacket, because this blue paper leaves a dye on you. Leaves some blue on you. Look, here's a paper clip. Will that help pull it off?
Yeah.
Stuck to my hand. That's funny.
Maybe another brush on there.
Oh, awesome. Just taking off some of the little blues.
There's another one.
Thank you. Woohoo. Thank you so much. I don't know, it's kind of funny.
Oh my gosh. You can't fool around with that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, don't even sweat it. But yeah, it's pretty, at a certain point, I mean, it's,
or just brush it in.
it's forgiving, but at a point, it's not. So now that is more apparent what that means. How can it be forgiving and not at the same time? Well, not at the same time per se. Yeah, look. Now that's beautiful. All right. I think that's it for right now, that layer. This goes in some water. Thank you. Thanks for joining us today. Until next time, ciao for now. We love you all.